Okay, so totally GoProing this because I just don't have time to lug the camera around. But we're currently working on our main bathroom, our main shower. The shower in our ensuite bathroom. And so we're just mixing up the sand mix right now. Create the mortar bed for the tile.
Hey look, we got a section done almost.
Woo.
Cool, eh?
Oh, thank you.
Lots left.
Looking good, love. So is the mud bed.
Oh, damn it, you got me. I couldn't get the words out. Okay, so I'm working on the shower upstairs, and we've got two of these consoles going on the wall. And so I like to run 3/4 inch pipes to both of them so that you get good flow. Problem being, if you look really closely, the top of this is actually almost like sharp, and it seals against, let's see here, that rubber. So ideally, you'd want it to be flat. So because it's sharp, last time we had an issue, it didn't want to seal really well. It leaked a bit and I had to change it. So this time, I don't want to have to dick around with it. I want to be able to just put it right in, which is already complicated enough if you have no back access panel to get at this, because this has to tuck in through the wall, be attached, and then this just hooks. And there's not, as you can see, there's not a lot of room for that. So what I'm doing is I'm going to grind these flat. And you can see this one I've already done. It's got a nice flat surface, still threads on nicely, and I'm thinking that'll be enough that it'll push against that rubber, seal it well.
We have a black shower.
This is a black rubberized paint that apparently you can use like to waterproof shower enclosures, among other things. I've never used it before, so I'm not like 100% gonna trust it yet. But we wanted the ceiling black and to kind of match the mood for the shower anyways, and because there's almost the whole entrance to the shower is going to be glass, there's not going to be a lot of airflow, so it's going to steam up. We didn't want to risk the drywall kind of cracking and looking really bad. So I painted the whole ceiling and all the walls so that it's kind of steam proof, and then the LED lights have like a gasket on it, so that should seal up, and we should be able to steam this whole room up without affecting anything once it's all done. So this wall here is where all the plumbing has to be, and I got two consoles. I've sorted out that one's going to go here and one's going to go right here, which is Where did I write that? 20 inches to center off this wall and 52 inches. I think that's correct. Yeah. That's it, right? I guess so. The plan here is to cut out a chunk of this and replace it with plywood. Before I put the plywood on, I have to make sure I know exactly where the plumbing is going, so that, and then leave a hole that'll be hidden behind the shower console, but enough to reach in and connect the two flex lines for the hot and cold water. The other reason why I like to use plywood for this is that to mount the shower consoles, I've got plywood everywhere, so it doesn't matter if I need to move it a little bit. I can just screw in anywhere, and I've got something solid to hold. I don't like easy anchors. They're kind of nonsense to me. If you don't have to use them, why not put something in that's solid? So I'm gonna go like a 4-foot wide chunk of plywood up as high as I need to, which is really only to maybe about 42 to be safe. Up from here. Right here, this line here. So this will be the height of my plywood, because I never need to go higher than that because the bracket is lower than that point. The other day, we built this mortar base out of a sand mix and sloped everything down to this drain, pretty close at least. It's about 2 inches thick on the outside edges, and then there's the inline heating tubes that run through quite a bit all around. So they're off right now, just so that let this cures properly. If you heat it up too early, it'll dry too fast and it'll get brittle. So we're going to leave the heated floor off for now, but once this is all done, this whole mortar bed should be like a heat sink, so all the floor should be nice and warm in the winter during our heating season, and then it'll dry up really nicely and quickly too, which is really great for a shower. It's not staying wet all the time. Cool. Now I gotta get up. Oh, I'm not old, you're old. So I got my marked out spots here. This here, that's where my hot, that's where my cold goes. For the one, this is the other one. These are the lines I've had preset in. They're just cut off, but they are hooked up. I've got 2 shutoffs over here with an access panel, so I can work on this section and just shut it off from there, and the plywood will go in there with 2 holes around this size, and that'll get covered up by the console, and then we'll stub up the hot and cold like this, so I can reach in, attach, and then hook the panel on with using the plywood for strength underneath the tile. So now comes time for a water test. I stole this line off the back. It's the same end on both sides, so I can tie these together and then open up the valves. If anything leaks, I know I got a leak, so you don't want to have a leak under the wall, in the wall, after you've covered it with plywood and curdy and everything else. So do a plumbing test here.
Here's the hot.
Whoa, hot, turn it off, turn it off. We'll see if that maybe just wasn't tight enough. That's why we test things.
Yeah.
This side's good. And the other one, did you do the...
I haven't done the cold yet.
To be honest, we only need to do one, because it's going to do both either way. Because they're hooked.
Okay.
All right, but this one was fine.
Oh, okay.
Oddly enough. Okay, so it might not have been tight enough. Test 2. Okay, go ahead, look. That looks better.
He's on full.
There's still some water spray on this. Try that. All right, both on full.
Good. I'll put the cold on now.
Yeah, might as well. Shouldn't make any difference because they're looped.
Yeah.
But why not?
All right.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just dry these up, give it a few minutes, make sure everything's good, there's no subtle leaking, and then I can put the plywood on and be confident. Looks good. Whoa, that's bad. What are the odds of that?
Got our floor. Pebbles. They're black, they're just dirty.
So I got my level, which is a couple inches above my first tile, and that way I can measure down. I don't like to do the line right at the top of the tiles because you just can't see it, because then you put your thin set over it and it's hidden. So I've got a perfectly level line so that I can kind of pick a height and just make sure all the tiles come across exactly that height all the way around, and then everything matches up nice in the corners. And so I'm going to start with that wall, then this wall, then this wall, and then that is like a, I'll show you. This is a wall tile. And then we're doing like a dry stack stone on the back wall. And we've got like a funny threshold thing I got to figure out here, but other than that, it should go pretty good. And this is going to be something to walk on so that I don't like put too much pressure on those little pebbles before they're like really strong and grouted. This will also, if I drop thin set, I only have to worry about cleaning the perimeter. So it gives me something nice and soft to work on. Protects the pebbles. And if I drop a big thing of thin set, it's easy to clean off this. Not so easy to clean off these pebbles.
Yeah.
3 inch. This side's just a hair low, but I can use these marks as like a guide to make sure I stay pretty straight. Especially since I'm doing like one wall at a time. If this one's off, then it makes it really hard to match it up, where the corners aren't matching up well, or you start to like having to cut the bottoms of tiles, or you start having like big gaps under them, which doesn't look good. So if you want to do a nice job, you gotta start well.
Love's been working hard in here. I've been editing. And he's got 3 rows done.
Yeah. It's nice.
Looks great.
Yeah. These big tiles are actually really fast to install and a lot of work to get ready to install.
Yeah. It's the prep work that takes the longest.
Yeah. It's coming.
So I gotta cut these like this, and I can hide the bad cut in the corner where you won't see it, but it's just, they're too big to fit through the tile saw, because I need to cut like 15 and 5/8, right? So that's like here. So what happens? I've run right into this. I can't go all the way through. So hopefully I only have to do a couple of these and be enough. There we go. It's not perfect, but close enough to hide under the wall.
Nice.
We'll leave that for there. Do this one.
Brandon got all this done in last night. And I, as you can hear, have been sick, but I'm feeling much better today. So I'm gonna help too.
You can start backbuttering that tile.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Can you say that again for the camera?
I said after I asked you to fix it,
Oh.
it's perfect now.
You said the mud is perfect. I heard it. You guys
It
believe
is
me.
now.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I'll just flip it around when I get it.
Sorry?
I'll just flip it around when I get it.
Oh.
Oh, no, it's the right way.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, it's good.
Okay. Having a back butter table is wonderful.
Be nice to be done before dark.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
My God, this is lava.
Yeah, it's fun.
Ooh. Be nice to relax, clean up, have a nice dinner. Do you want to do a steak tonight, or what are you thinking? Oh, that's on. Cool. Bye. Okay, bye. We got the start taping the other part. We're good.
Big tiles are the best.
I know, eh?
Oh, imagine having grout joints. So my camera battery died earlier, and I didn't really feel like replacing it. And I just kind of kept the camera.
You're talking to the camera? Oh, the camera's on. Oh, you're filming. Hi. Hi, Mom.
We've only wanted to kill each other a few times today. So anyways, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted.
Oh, did someone interrupt you?
Oh my god.
Can I have that for a second?
No.
You're slow.
My stomach is upset that you said that.
I think your stomach's been upset all day.
It has been. Steal my thunder.
I know.
Okay, so as I was saying, my camera battery died earlier and I got lazy and we just kept working and didn't replace it. So I just did, and we are well on our way to the dry stack stone at the back of the shower, which I'll show you. Check this out. Oh, also the stone.
What stone? Better look at me.
Check it out. We got a little shelf here.
It's a cute shelf. It's gonna do just fine.
This is so sweet. So we decided, after much talk, to do this dry stack stone on the back of the wall that would just kind of be like an accent wall. And it's curdied really well behind here, but like it's so far, the consoles are gonna be on this wall. And so it's quite far away, it should barely get wet. It'll get splashed a bit.
Right.
Yeah, and we've seen that other people use this as well for showers and they work just fine. It looks so nice.
Like showering in a castle.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Where they didn't have any hot water, but we do. You believe me?
I do.
That's sweet of you.
I know.
It sounds more like this is going to be difficult to do, but I don't care.
No.
Doesn't sound like to me.
No.
No?
Don't be silly. Here we go.
Dead? Nope. It's not going to fit.
Ah, that was anticlimactic.
Ah! Bye.
Bye.
See you tomorrow. Round 2.
Round 2, the
Last piece 2.0. Ready?
better fit this time.
Oh, it's tight, but perfect.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Like a
Look at that wall.
Exactly the right height, too.
Oh, that's awesome. That is sexy.
Beautiful.
I don't know if
Just
there's...
a bit to go. There.
Nice.
Then we're going to have to slide this one back off and just make sure nothing's leaking on that one.
Oh, look at it. It's so pretty. It's gonna get there. Yep.
It's on.
Yep. Okay. Whew.
Wish I could retrim the back and just fix that.
One backwards.
Trust me. Just let me see it.
Trust me.
It's backwards. Just switch, take that end and put it on the other end.
Okay.
Just trust me, I see what's going on now. I started here, but
Prep is done and we are on to the grout, and there is Brendan's bum.
don't look at my bum.
Well, we only have one float.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll do it.
What would you like me to do?
I can get me a beer.
Oh.
Just
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Oh, that looks wicked.
Wow, that looks so cool. Man, it looks so gray. I don't know. Maybe when it dries, it'll dry too light.
Yeah.
Guess we'll see. Ready for more?
Almost.
Hard on the knees and the back. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and following along, and for sticking it out if you've been here all this time without us posting. We've been using this shower for 8 months now, and we absolutely love it. So thanks again. We'll see you guys on the next one.